Ezekiel chapter 15. And the word of Yahuah came unto me, saying, Son of Adam, what is the vine tree more than any tree, or than a branch which is among the trees of the forest? Shall wood be taken thereof to do any work, or will men take a pin of it to hang any vessel thereon? Behold, it is cast into the fire for fuel. The fire devours both the ends of it, and the midst of it is burned. It is meat for any work. Behold, when it was whole, it was meat for no work. How much less shall it be meat for you any work, when the fire has devoured it and burned? Therefore, thus says Adonai Yahuah, as the vine tree among the trees of the forest, which I have given to fire for fuel, so will I give the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I will set my face against them. They shall go out from one fire, and another shall devour them, and ye shall know I am Yahuah, when I set my face against them, and I will make the land desolate, because they have committed a transgression, says Adonai Yahuah. Ezekiel chapter 16. Again, the word of Yahuah came unto me, saying, Son of Adam, cause Jerusalem to know her abominations, and say, Thus says Adonai Yahuah unto Jerusalem, Your birth and your nativity is the land of Canaan. Your father was Emory, and your mother a Shittai. As for your nativity, in the day you were born, your navel was not cut, neither were you washed in water to supple you. You were not salted at all, nor swallowed at all. None I pitied you, to do any of these unto you, to have compassion upon you. But you were cast out in the open field to the loathing of your person, in the day that you were born. And when I passed by you, and saw you polluted in your own blood, I said unto you when you were in your blood, Live. Yea, I said unto you when you were in your blood, Live. I have caused you to multiply as the bud of the field, and you have increased and waxen great, and are come excellent ornaments. Your breasts are fashioned, and your hair is grown, whereas you were naked and bare. Now when I passed by you and looked upon you, behold, your time was the time of love, and I spread my skirt over you, and covered your nakedness. Yea, I swore unto you and entered a covenant with you, says Adonai Yahuah, and you became mine. Then washed I you with water. Yea, I thoroughly washed away your blood from you, and I anointed you with oil. I clothed you also with broidered work, and shod you with antelope skin, and I girded you about with fine linen, and I covered you with silk. I decked you also with ornaments, and I put bracelets upon your hands, and a chain on your neck, and I put a jewel on your forehead, and earrings in your ears, and a beautiful crown upon your head. Thus were you decked with gold and silver, and your raiment was of fine linen and silk and broidered work. You did eat fine flour and honey and oil, and you were exceeding beautiful, and you prospered into a kingdom. And your renown went forth among the heathen for your beauty, for it was perfect through my comeliness, which I had put upon you, says Adonai Yahuah. But you trusted in your own beauty, and played the harlot because of your renown, and poured out your fornications on every one that passed by. His it was. And of your garments you did take, and decked your high places with diverse colors, and played the harlot thereupon. Like things shall not come, neither shall it be so. You have also taken your fair jewels out of my gold and of my silver, which I had given you, and made to yourself images of men, and committed whoredom with them, and took your broidered garments and covered them, and you have set my oil and my incense before them. My meat also which I gave you, fine flour and oil and honey, wherewith I fed you. You have even set it before them for a sweet savor, and thus it was, says Adonai Yahuah. Moreover, you have taken your sons and your daughters, whom you have borne unto me, and these have you sacrificed unto them to be devoured. Is this of your whoredoms a small matter? That you have slain my children and delivered them, to cause them to pass through the fire for them? And in all your abominations and your whoredoms, you have not remembered the days of your youth, when you were naked and bare, and were polluted in your blood. And it came to pass, after all your wickedness, woe unto you, says Adonai Yahuah, that you have also built unto you an eminent place, and have made you a high place in every street. You have built your high place at every head of the way, and have made your beauty to be abhorred, and have opened your feet to every one that passed by, and multiplied your whoredoms. You have also committed fornication with the Misraim, your neighbors, great of flesh, and have increased your whoredoms to provoke me to anger. Behold, therefore I have stretched out my hand over you, and have diminished your ordinary food, and delivered you unto the will of them that hate you, the daughters of the Pesim, which are ashamed of your lewd way. You have played whore also with the Asherim, because you were unsatiable. Yea, you have played the harlot with him, and yet could not be satisfied. You have moreover multiplied your fornication in the land of Canaan unto Casimah, and yet you were not satisfied herewith. How weak is your heart, says Adonai Yahuah, seeing you do all these things to work of an imperious whorish woman, and that you build your eminent place in the head of every way, and make your high place in every street, and have not been as a harlot, and that you scorn hire, but as a woman that breaks wedlock, which takes strangers instead of her man. They give gifts to all whores, but you give gifts, your gifts to all your lovers, and hire them, that they may come unto you on every side for your whoredom. And the contrary is in you from other women in whoredoms, whereas none follows you to commit whoredoms, and in that you give a reward, and no reward is given unto you. Therefore you are contrary. Wherefore, O harlot, hear the word of Yahuah. Thus says Adonai Yahuah. Because your filthiness was poured out, and your nakedness discovered through your whoredoms with your lovers, and with all the idols of your abominations, and by the blood of your children which you did give unto them, behold, therefore I will give all your lovers with whom you have taken pleasure, and all them that you have loved, with all them that you have hated. I will even gather them round about against you, and will discover your nakedness unto them, that they may see all your nakedness. And I will judge you as a woman that break wedlock and shed blood and judge. And I will give you blood and fury and jealousy. And I will also give you into their hand, and they shall throw down your eminent places, and shall break down your high places. They shall strip you also of your clothes, and shall take your fair jewels, and leave you naked and bare. They shall also bring up a company against you, and they shall stone you with stones, and thrust you through with their swords. And they shall burn your houses with fire, and execute judgments upon you in the sight of many women. And I will cause you to cease from playing the harlot, and you also shall give no hire any more. So I will make my fury toward you to rest, and my jealousy shall depart from you. And I will be quiet and be no more angry, because you have not remembered the days of your youth, but have fretted me in all these things. Behold, therefore, I also will recompense your way upon your head, says Adonai Yahuah, and you shall not commit this lewdness above all your abominations. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against you, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. You are your mother's daughter that loathes her man and her children, and you are the sister of your sisters which loathe their men and their children. Your mother was a Shittite, and your father was an Emorite, and your children, elder sister a Shomaron, and she and her daughter that dwell at your left hand, and your younger sister that dwells at your right hand is Sedom and her daughters. Yet have you not walked after their ways, nor done after their abominations, but as if there were a very little thing, you were corrupted more than they in all their ways. As I live, says Adonai Yahuah, Sedom, your sister has not done, she not her daughters, as you have done, you and your daughters. Behold, this was the iniquity of your sister Sedom, pride, fullness of bread, and abundance of idleness was in her, and her daughters, neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and needy. And they were haughty and committed abomination before me. Therefore I took them away as I saw good. Neither has Shomaron committed half of your sins, but you have multiplied your abominations more than they, and have justified your sisters in all your abominations which you have done. You also which have judged your sister, bear your own shame for your sins that you have committed more abominable than they. They are more righteous than you. Yea, be your confounded also, and bear your shame, is that you have justified your sister. When I shall bring again their captivity, the captivity of Sedom and her daughters, and the captivity of Shomaron and her daughters, then will I bring again the captivity of your captives in the midst of them, that you may bear your own shame, and may be confounded in all that you have done, and that you were a comfort unto them. When your sister Sedom and her daughter shall return to their former estate, and Shomaron and her daughter shall return to their former estate, then you and your daughter shall return to your former estate. For your sister Sedom was not mentioned by your mouth in the day of your pride, before your wickedness was discovered at the time of your reproach of the daughters of Aram, and all around about her the daughters of Pesh Tashnim, which despise you round about. You have borne your lewdness and your abomination, says Yahuah. For thus says Adonai Yahuah, I will even deal with you as you have done, which have despised the oath and breaking the covenant. Nevertheless, I will remember my covenant with you in the days of your youth. I will establish unto you an everlasting covenant. Then you shall remember your ways and be ashamed. When you shall receive your sisters, your elder and your younger, I will give them unto you for daughters, but not by your covenant. And I will establish my covenant with you, and ye shall know that I am Yahuah. That you may remember and be confounded, and never open your mouth any more because of your shame, when I am pacified toward you for all that you have done, says Adonai Yahuah.